Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, according to where you are tuning in. Thank you for tuning in to Guided Leap of Faith. Um, I do want to just kind of speak to you for a moment. I want to just kind of say thank you to the person that left the comment on my earlier video that I posted today about my volume. Um, Thank you. I welcome all comments, and all input. So I really appreciate that comment, and I did reply to you. Um, if anyone is having trouble hearing me, please let me know, because I definitely want you to hear what I have to say. Um, I not really a loud person, so I am trying to really project. So please comment if you're not able to hear my videos. And my son, he does tell me, edit your videos, edit your videos, edit your videos, and I'm just honestly not really being called to do that. I don't feel like right now I really want to do that. I want my videos to be just as raw, honest, and as I am. So um what you see is kind of, what you get, you may hear a dog bark, you may hear noise in the background, or, or something, a doorbell ring, a phone ring, hopefully not. But if you do, then you just kind of do, I am just who I am. And I want my videos to reflect that, I don't want to edit them, and maybe that's not such a smart decision, but is who I am. What you see is what you get, and I want to be, again, just as raw, just honest, just as vulnerable, and just as human as I can be, you know. Um, so I do hope that you guys can hear me. If not, please let me know, because I do want my messages to get out there. Otherwise, there's no point in me posting these videos, All right, so I don't really have a specific topic for today, and so I'm just going to go off rip with what I'm feeling. It's the best way that I can be. And what I do feel is that at this time, there's someone, whether it is part of collective itself, or someone that the collective was involved with or moved on from, family members, friends, past lovers. I do feel like there's a call of healing, and I do feel like there's someone out there that's trying to heal, that's trying to find their way. And what I get is someone lost, I feel like someone who's just been through the ringer, dealt with a lot, like what, abandonment issues, past traumas, that they haven't healed from, some from family, some from friends, some from loves. And I feel like there's a lot of pretending that's been going on, someone pretending to be strong and not wanting to be vulnerable, someone pretending to have it all, have their stuff together, when they don't. Someone just really wearing the mask, and they're struggling. I feel like they're really struggling to find their way. They want to be their true selves, but I feel like they don't know how, or afraid of how they will be taken, like how they would be perceived, because they've lived their life so long with this mask on, and the friends that they develop, the relationships that they've established are of them wearing this mask. And I feel like they just don't really know how to just completely be themselves. And part of me feel like maybe they don't even know who they really are, because they've been hiding behind this mask so long. So, you know, if you're a cross watcher, if you're someone on the collective, if that person is you, you know, go inside, take some time to yourself, remove yourself from the environment that you so frequently find yourself in. Take a bubble bath, hell, light a candle, say a prayer, just really do some meditation, but figure out what you want to be. What do you want out of life? Find a way to pursue your happiness, you know, and know that, no, you're not perfect. No one is expecting you to be perfect. You're gonna F up sometimes. But the thing about it is, when you do, take accountability, detour, get off that road you find yourself traveling on. 616 when I say that. Get off that road that you're traveling on. Make that U-turn and just try to make it right. Just try to make it right. Right your wrongs. You're never too old. You're never too young. You don't ever be too prideful to say, I messed up. What can I do to fix it? You know, sometimes we just get in our own way. Sometimes you let people get in your head. Sometimes you're just afraid of the unknown. But take that leap of faith. Find yourself. Get yourself together. You hear me? Get yourself together. With that being said, I felt like I had to get that off my chest. We do need to go into a little reading. And so let's see. Before we do get into that reading, let's call on the divine. I call on the divine, my spirit guides, my spirit team. Archangel Michael, protect me as I do this reading. And call on my ancestors that have moved on, that watch over me, protect me. I ask if there's someone that needs to hear this message, that you do tune in, that you're led to my channel. And if there is a specific message meant for someone particular out there, that it does find you. I pray that everyone finds their peace and everyone finds their way and everyone does their inner healing. Okay. I do know that I am going to want to pull some angel messages since we're talking about healing, finding your way and finding your peace. I hope that there's no karmic messages out here today. I would just like this really to be just a peaceful reading. But let's see what we get. I'm being drawn to, actually some cards that were a gift to me from my son. It's a pretty deck. Can you see it? Isn't that pretty? And this is the inside. Correct. Such a beautiful, beautiful deck. So we're going to use that today. Just get a few cards out here and see what comes. I do ask too that if you do resonate with any of my readings, that you do like, subscribe, send the notification bell so that you can, stay in the loop of my future readings.com. I am open to suggestions always. There's always room for growth, even with myself, and I am growing as I'm, trying to grow my channel myself, So I welcome all comments, good, bad, or whatever. Just be respectful with what you have to say. That's all I ask. Okay? And if there's if you just want prayer or messages or something, reach out to me. If you have suggestions, like what you would like to see on my channel, put that in the message too. Like I said, welcome to all comments. But of course, I'm always going to do what I'm intuitive guided to do. Alright, so let's see what comes out here. Alright. Alright, Lord. Alright, Divine. What do you want to say? What do we need to say? Spirit guides, talk to me. What do you want to say? Oh, 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 Jesus. Okay. Okay. Wow. You said no. Okay. Alright, somebody definitely wants to speak. Eight of Pentacles out here. Such a lovely card. Eight of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. Somebody try to get away with something. Some sneakiness. Eight of Wands. Yes, somebody definitely wants to communicate. Let's see what else we have out here. Eight of Cups. Somebody trying to walk away from something towards some emotional fulfillment. And Four of Swords. Somebody's definitely resting, recuperating, and thinking. Okay, so let's put this together. So, with the Eight of Pentacles, what we have out here is, this is somebody that's definitely dedicated. Somebody with skill, mastery. Somebody working on their craftsman. They're wanting to build something. Somebody definitely wants to bring something into fruition here. They have their mind made up. They have a vision. They have a vision. I don't want to say a fantasy. I think that at one point this person was fantasizing, didn't have a fantasy, but things didn't really turn out the way that they hoped. And I believe that is really due to this person's own making, because they were being deceitful, dishonest, doing a lot of trickery, trying to get away with something. But this is the thing, like when I think about the Seven of Swords, and the Seven of Swords definitely is a card of deception, trickery, and secrecy. But you see how there's two swords left behind? So like this person was being, to me, like how this read is, this person was definitely being secretive. They were being deceptive with you, dishonest. They were doing a lot of things behind your back. But I also feel like this is somebody who was being secretive about their emotions. How they really feel for you. I think you really meant a lot to this person. You know? Especially with the Eight of Cups being out here, you were this person's emotional fulfillment. And you meant a lot to this person. But they hid that from you. They didn't discuss that with you. And it's because they were afraid to be vulnerable. But even with all of this secrecy, this distrust, what these swords left behind, they didn't want to move on from you. They know they were being sneaky. They know they were deceiving you. But they wanted to leave the door still open to you. Like, they wanted to be able to come back to you later. Because you were their emotional fulfillment. They weren't really ready for what you were ready for. Okay? So, I do have a little pointer. So, and if you see, like, that right down here at the very bottom. there's a heart. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a heart, and it's like encased in something with like a little lock on it. So you did have this person's heart, and this is what I'm saying. Like how I read this is they didn't really want to walk away from you, but they weren't ready to be honest. Honest with what they were doing, honest with the community that they were dealing with, the people in their environment, their home life, about their home life, their past, even their current home life and their living situation. This person could have been living with somebody else, or domestically sharing in and out, spending a lot of time with someone else. But they left these two swords behind because they know they wanted to come back to you. With the Eight of Wands being out here, I do feel like this person wants to make swift progress to you. They want to make forward movement to come towards you, their wish fulfillment, their love. This person is no longer in illusions. The light is shining on them. The moon is illuminating the way towards you, showing them who their love is, their true love is, who they really love. That this is not lust, that that you do feel them in many ways, emotionally, fulfilled, physically, mentally. You are this person's peace. You calm them down. Okay, you do calm down their emotions when they feel anxiety. This person can really think about you when they're anxious, when they have a lot going on, when they're feeling distressed. And you have a way of calming this person down. And at this time, this person is definitely in retreat, recovery. They're recuperating. They're contemplating on how to really put the work in to come back to you, because they know that they were dishonest in the past. I didn't even see this. Five of Cups. This Five of Cups out here, this is somebody who is lost. They're grieving. They feel regret for deceiving you. They're disappointed in themselves. They feel like they abandoned you. Okay? They abandoned you in some way. And they want to make it up to you. But they're trying to figure out how to make it up to you, how to come back to you and make it right. I feel like this is somebody that feels like they don't really have too many more chances with you, and that this next chance, if the opportunity is provided, needs to be their best foot forward. It needs to be all or nothing. And I feel like this person is really working on like some things in their life so that they can figure out how to come back to you. They're working on themselves. What else, Spirit Guide? This person might be at a distance to you. They might not live right. And with this water being over here, the water being in between you, this person might have to cross over water to get to you. Could be overseas. Could be over a bridge. With there being no bridge in this card, this person has to, again, find a way to leap forward to you. Thank you. The Emperor. Yeah. This person was supposed to show up as the Emperor in your life. This person was supposed to be a person of authority, structure, respect. This person was supposed to have a sense of leadership. This person was supposed to be honest, be somebody that you can rely on, depend on. And this person didn't show up in your life that way because they were being deceitful and dishonest. This person does want to fix things and show up for you in that way now. This person wants to be somebody that you can respect and rely on and trust. This person is working on themselves to try to be a better version of themselves. I feel like they're wanting to grow. The Chariot. Again, this person wants to come towards you. The Chariot is out here, but in this card of the Chariot, this Chariot is not moving. Okay? So I feel like, you know, this person is still contemplating how to come towards you. They do want to make swift movement to you, but they're at a standstill. But they are focused on you so heavily. They are definitely focused on you. You're where they want to be. They have made up in their mind that you are their happiness, and they want to have a life with you. They want to build with you. Okay? But they're just not in movement right now. They're just not. They're taking action on, the only action that I feel like this person is really taking is on trying to better their situation, better what they have going on in their environment, trying to overcome obstacles and try to take control of their life before they head towards you. Because like I said, I feel like this person knows that if I get an opportunity to talk to you, because I don't feel like you're in communication with this person, so I feel like if I do get an opportunity to talk to you, I may only have that one opportunity, and it's do or die. If I say the wrong thing, then they're X'd out, and they won't get another chance to say what they need to say. And so this person, I feel like, is really trying to be, what word do I want to use? Strategic on how they take the step forward. And so at this moment, this person is not taking a step forward towards you. Six of Swords. Yeah, this person definitely wants to swim away to calmer waters. Okay. So this person is definitely wants to leave the past behind. Whatever this person had going on in their past, I feel like it's really taught them a tough lesson. I feel like with the Seven of Swords being out here, this person was not only just sneaky and deceitful to you, but maybe they dealt with somebody who was sneaky and deceitful to them. This person wants to I kind of feel like this person wants to move. Like, they definitely want you guys to move into a better direction. But this person may be looking at also moving, like changing their location, moving away from the people of their past, moving out of a home possibly with someone, moving shared resources that they had with someone, moving from a codependency that they had with someone. But with this person not being the only one in this boat that's moving forward, I feel like there's someone that could be a father or a mother. Please put, the characters where they go, according to who's reading. But so they may be bringing because they're bringing someone along with them. So I feel like they may be bringing along, could be children. This person could have custody of a child, or wanting to merge families together. You could have a child, boy or girl, from this person, and they may want to move towards calmer water, or towards new foundation or new beginning, with this child. Like maybe there may have been some issues in the past, communication, or them not really building or fractured foundation between them and this child. So they may also be wanting to move forward to build have a new beginning or move towards a calmer waters and fixing a relationship with this child as well. What else, Spirit? Someone who needs to heal. Definitely there needs to be some healing in this connection. And I feel like this person is working on that. Hence what I was feeling earlier about someone trying to heal. Thank you for the confirmation. The High Priestess. Okay. So with the High Priestess being out here, this person is listening to their intuition. They're being guided. They're listening to their inner guidance. They're seeking their inner guidance, and they're being intuitively driven towards you. Okay. And with this coming under the Four Swords, like I said, this person is in meditation. They're meditating. They're contemplating, and they're trying to find a way. So while they're in this meditation, transition that they're in, their High Priestess is talking to them. It is their subconscious talking to them, giving them the knowledge on how to move towards you, and helping them to see that, you know, you were their wish fulfillment. This person is realizing that they don't really need, because I feel like in the past that this person was fearful what the future held, and that's why their fear of failing, their fear of being vulnerable due to maybe past traumas, past hurt, and because they couldn't see what the future lied with you, you know, that paid a little bit in their deceitfulness and not being true with you. This person is realizing that they don't need to really see what the future is, you know, to really understand that you're the heart, that you're their love. This person is being guided. This person has been searching for their soul connection, and I feel like this person really made a soul connection with you because you are their spiritual partner. And this person is understanding that whatever they're dealing with right now, that intuitively they're going to get past it. Their intuition is already guiding them in how to heal this, how to heal themselves. I really feel like this is a twin flame union. You are spiritually guided towards this person, and they're being spiritually guided back to you. And they're listening. They're listening to their intuition, but still meditating. They're also with this High Priestess out here. I really feel like, and with the moon being out here too earlier, with my Eight of Cups, with it eliminating their love for you and your love for them, I really feel like this is somebody starting to really see some things about their life, their friends, their family, their circle. Let me get clarification on the High Priestess. Thank you. Three of Cups. Thank you for the confirmation. Yeah, this person was celebrating with friends, with family. They were having joyful gatherings. And the High Priestess, with me asking for clarification on that, it is definitely highlighting the environment that they were celebrating with that could have led to this person being deceitful, staying in their negative version of themselves, in their darkest shadows and not taking the right action towards you. Could have definitely been some third party influence. Person really could have been living, I don't have the devil out here yet, but I feel like the devil may come. This person was definitely partying, mingling with their lustful energies. I feel like they were being encouraged by their friends, the circle that they were with, to stay in this mood. Thank you for the second clarification. Eight of Swords. My clarification with the High Priestess. With the Eight of Swords being out here, this is definitely somebody that was restricted. They had limitations. They were feeling trapped. This is somebody who was feeling trapped in a situation, you know, with both the Three of Cups and the Eight of Swords. They felt trapped in this environment that they were in. Maybe due to some codependency. Maybe they felt like the friends, the relatives, spouses, significant others, kids, moms, dads. They felt like they were being trapped partially in this environment because maybe they felt like the people in this environment relied on them, depended on them. Could be for financial security, could be mental entrapment, could be emotional entrapment. Somebody was playing victim. Oh, woe is me, can't make it without you, what am I going to do without you, I need you, I rely on you. You know, maybe this person felt like I need to be the hero, the savior of the situation, like feeling like this person can't really make it without me. This could have also been somebody with, you know, the regret out here with my Five of Cups and remorseful. This could have been somebody who, like I said, with the Seven of Swords, because you weren't the only one that they were being deceitful with and dishonest with. They were being deceitful and dishonest with other people, because I said in my earlier message that I felt like this person was wearing a mask with everybody and not being their true selves and following their true heart. And they're really being unhappy, and they know they were in a situation that really was not their happiness, but they were sacrificing themselves, you know, to be who people needed them to be. I felt like maybe with this Eight of Swords and this Three of Cups that this person felt trapped in a situation. It could be because they were sneaky and dishonest and maybe took someone from their past through a lot, and they felt like they needed to do right by that before they can move to you. Maybe they felt a sense of guilt or shame to walk away from that. Or maybe this person feels guilty to walk away from some family and friends who they may have relied on in the past. But I feel like this person is outgrowing that. And I feel like the High Priestess is starting to show them, you know, the true colors of these people. I feel like this is somebody really that needs to see that they need to do what's best for them. They need to stop trying to be it for everybody and just be it for themselves. This person is in mental entrapment. Somebody's trying to make this person feel like things are going to fall apart if they leave, or like they owe them something. But this person definitely is not happy where they are. Give me something on the Five of Cups. What is it that this person's not happy about? Other than past mistakes and past choices. Justice. Justice is being called on this situation. Okay. And with justice being out here, jeez. This person's trying to balance themselves out. This person's dealing with karmic consequences right now. They're going through some conflict, arguing, because they're trying to balance themselves out, and because they moved so sneakily and weren't the emperor in your life that they were supposed to, and didn't come towards love, and didn't choose love and choose other things over love instead of following their intuition. Justice is being called. Okay. And this person is dealing with some karma. They're dealing with some repercussions for their past actions. They're being called to balance their life out, to make right their wrongs. This person was definitely previously had some unbalanced scales here. Divine is going to balance the situation out. They moved you away from this person so that they can deal with this person. I feel like with the Three of Cups and the Eight of Swords and the Justice, I do feel like, again, somebody may have deceived this person, led this person astray. This person thought that they found their happiness somewhere else, and has come to realize that that was not their happiness. This person could have been betrayed, promised something that was not fulfillment for them. What else? What else, Spirit? Yeah, with this sword, somebody, I feel like this person is, there's harsh words being dealt with. Somebody is definitely arguing with this person. This person could have been emotionally hurt. I feel like this person could have found something out. The truth could have been revealed to this person. Harsh words could have been spoken towards this person that may have hurt their feelings. Something hurt your person's feelings from this karmic situation. What is this Justice card? Give me something else on this Justice. So we have the Hangman in reverse. And we have the Knight of Swords. Okay. So with the Hangman in reverse out here, this is stalling, delays, indecision. So when I asked about this Justice, so this person was indecisive about you, and they choose someone else over you because they were indecisive about you. So this person didn't see, and they weren't willing to listen to the signs that the divine was showing them. They didn't see that their energies towards the people that they were dealing with were being wasted, that they were wasting their time and their energy on building somewhere else. This person may have made you wait too long for them, and they didn't see that by making you wait that they were going to lose you, by not pouring into you, by not building towards you. that they were pushing you away. Okay. With the Knight of Swords out here, this person was chasing other things. They were acting before thinking. This person was trying to solve problems. You know, when I get this, I get that this is somebody that was gaslighting you. They were in their player ways. They were future faking you. They weren't being direct with you, okay? They were telling you what you wanted to hear. They were trying to make you believe that you guys were going to build a family, have a family, that you were, well, I do feel like you were who they wanted, but they were making you feel like they were working towards this, and they weren't. This person was making hasty decisions for themselves. And justice is being called on that. Justice is being called because they were making broken promises to you. Okay? They were charging ahead in another situation and not towards you. Give me something on this Chariot that's not taking action. Spirit God, give me something on this Chariot. Thank you. 3 of Pentacles. So, this person is not taking action towards you right now because they're trying to collaborate. They're trying to build their money up. They're trying to work on their craft. I feel like this person put so much money into another situation, trying to build with another situation, till it may have cost them. I also feel like what justice being called out here, and because they did not build towards you, that their money has been hit. This person is trying to, you know, work with somebody else, trying to work on their task, trying to cooperate with other people, and trying to figure out how to make progress towards you. So that's why this person's not making moves towards you right now. This person is trying to contribute towards their own progress towards you. They're trying to... This person has somebody helping them. They're talking to somebody about you. This person could be talking to family or friends about the situation that they found themselves in, and they're trying to seek guidance. They're trying to get somebody's opinion and advice as to how to strategically come towards you. I feel like they may be talking to somebody possibly spiritually or professionally. I feel like definitely spiritual guidance. You know, I don't know, maybe someone in church, or could be a reader. Someone definitely who has knowledge, or who, somebody with wisdom. I feel like someone who's probably been there, done that before, trying to guide them on how to take the next moves, or how to find themselves out of the situation that they found themselves in. That's what I'm getting. What else? Yeah, 7 of Pentacles. This person's trying to be patient. They're trying to preserve, trying to build up their savings, put something aside, because they want to build towards you for the long term. This person wants to have something long term. This person wants you to be part of their long term. But they're trying to preserve their money, stash something away, because this person wants to give to you. They want to be able to have something to offer you, because they see you as their star. They see you as their gift from God, from the divine, from the universe. They see you as their wish fulfillment. You are their everything. They know that you poured emotions into them. You balance them out. You know, everything, like I said earlier, you are this person's everything. They're all. And they want to go long term with you. What else? You know, earlier confirmation, thank you, Spirit Team. You know, earlier when I saw this going on, if you can even go back, if you rewind, and if you play this back, you know, I said I had a feeling that the devil was going to show itself. Here he is. I knew it. The devil. So this person definitely was wearing a mask. See the mask? Remember I talked about the mask earlier? They were trying to be everything. They were out there fulfilling their passions, being lustful, wearing a mask. This person, see the collar around the neck? You see that? Remember I told you this person felt like they were being trapped in a situation. This person was trapped with the negative environment, trapped with this community that they were celebrating with in their negative ways, with this pride and this lustfulness. You know, this person didn't see that the devil is temporary fulfillment. They know what you desire. They know your desires. They know what you want. They know what turns you on. And they give that to you. This person took the bait. Okay? This person took the bait. And they went towards that negative energy, that negative environment, their shadow side. And now this person is regretting those actions. Not only are they regretting taking those actions, but again, justice is being called. And this person is being made to see that this was a spiritual war. Devil versus the divine. Okay? The devil versus God. The devil was not going to win this battle. They were not going to win. This person is experiencing these losses now, this turmoil, this regret. This person is going to have to sit with this and pay out this karmic. That's why they're dealing with these karmic consequences right now. There was a calling on this person's life to get right. Okay? There was intuitive hits. This person knew. This person knew without a shadow of a doubt. You were their 8 of cups. You were their love. You were their better half. They knew. They felt it. Their spirit told them. But they didn't build towards you. They built towards another situation because they were listening to their environment, to the devil. They let the devil tempt them away towards something that turned out not to be beneficial for them. When the divine has a calling on your life, when the divine is trying to lead you somewhere and he's giving you the intuitive hits, and when God is saying get right, clean up, you're here for a purpose, you have a mission, it's something you need to do. When God is pushing you to follow your intuition. If you don't listen, a tower moment, and a tower may actually fall upon here, even though this justice does have the tower, so tower and moment has already come for this person. A tower moment will come in your life. Things will crumble. Things will fall apart. Okay? things will happen. Because even though we do have a choice, supposedly, you know, I say that lightly, free will. The question is really debatable. Is it free will? Because when you don't follow your intuition and that tower comes and pushes you and deals with you for not following your intuition, I have to say, is it really free will? I mean, because when you're being called to grow and heal, you need to sit down somewhere, grow, and heal. What else is there, Spirit? What else is there? Anything else out of this deck? Oh, what is this that fell? Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles out here. So this person was juggling you, juggling their priorities. You know, juggling who they wanted to be with, where they wanted to be, thinking there was greener grass somewhere else. There wasn't. This person has come to find out the grass wasn't greener somewhere else, and they're just going to turn around with the Nine of Pentacles being in reverse. Nine of Pentacles. This person's losing money. Their money's being hit. Whatever they thought they were building on, they're not going to reap the fruits of their labor from. This person's codependent, not self-sufficient. Okay? And that's because they made their own choice. Whatever this person tries to build outside of you is gonna fall apart. This person's mind was cluttered. They feel unsatisfied. They're not going to reap a harvest, abundance on their harvest. They're just not. This person was trying to surround themselves with beauty and material objects. And so they built in another connection that probably was materialistic and probably where they thought they were going to have this money, maybe try to start a business, you know, do something. But I felt like they did it with devilish intentions. So this person could have been, thank you spirits, this person was doing something illegal. They were trying to build on foundation using illegal funds. This person could have got a PPP loan illegally, false information. This person could have been hustling, street pharmacy, stealing. Because whatever this person tried to build, they were trying to build within the devil. This person could have been trying to use somebody for their money. This person could have been, yeah, they thought they were given to another situation and thinking, what can I get out of the deal? How can I be beneficial? How is this going to benefit me? This person was using people to get what they want. Okay, this reading is getting too long. One more confirmation, please. One more confirmation for this reading. Final words. Knight of Wands in the reverse. So, with the Knight of Wands, again, whatever this person tried to pursue passionately, they found that it was not a passionate ending at all. This person thought that they were going to have their happiness in another situation, This person gave a lot to this other situation, and it turned out not to be what they thought it was going to be. This person's unhappy. Okay? This person was finding themselves, and when I look at Knight of Wands, I feel like this person may have found themselves or will find themselves in a dangerous situation with dangerous people, places, or actions. I feel like there's conflict out here. I feel like this person, that the people that they find themselves with are just as sneaky and deceitful to them as they were to you, but worse. Knight of Wands in reverse speaks to me of addictions, substance abuse, negative lifestyle, self-destructive. This person, I feel, was blinded with an all or nothing attitude. Somebody who wants to get what they want at any cost. Like I said, devilish behavior. Somebody who uses people to get what they want. They don't care. This person would stab a family member in the back, a friend in the back. This person, this could be a narcissist, but this is somebody that was in it for me. I'm going to do what it takes to get what I want, because what's in it for me. This is I will step on you and drive over you with the bus to get where I want to go. And now this person is receiving justice for that, because not only is that person's character, but that's exactly what that person did. Okay, so I do want to try to wrap this up. Just really was a trigger warning, reminder message, for the collective. And maybe that's for good reasoning, because this person does, want to take action towards you, to come towards you, but they just haven't yet, because they're trying to be strategic. And maybe once they finish paying back their karmic ways, they will head towards you. But I feel like this reading took a turn towards really calling out the actions of this person and the actions they took towards you, as a reminder for you, collective, of what all this person has done to you, so that if this person comes back to you, which not my place to say what you do, but for you to remember the feeling they put you in. Remember how they treated you, how they devalued you, how they didn't see your worth, how they didn't recognize you as being a star. For you to remember how that made you feel, the place it put you in, to drive you towards your healing, to make sure you follow your intuition. Okay? And for you to take that in consideration, so you don't get juggled again by this person. Okay? So let me just get one angel message. So I always want to try to do an angel message at the end for what your angels may be wanting to say to you to wrap this up, so that we can always promote towards healing guidance on our reading. This is an extended, definitely a long reading. We have an angel message for the collective, please, on this. Give me one angel message. Just one. One angel message for the collective. Spirit guides. Thank you. Not the right time. So it's not the right time to give into this person. If this person comes back towards you which if you heard my reading earlier, I told you, you know, someone's coming. Be on guard, be on alert. Please know that it's not the right time. This person has not done the healing work that's needed to come back into your life, to come back towards you. So if this person comes to you making promises, telling you things are going to be better because they do want to fix things with you, that is their intent. But this person is still working on themselves, so they're not where you need them to be, okay? So the angels are saying not the right time. It's not the right time for this union to come into fruition. It's not the right time for you to welcome them back into your life. Please, at this time, continue to do the healing work on yourself. If you're a cross worker, go heal yourself, okay? If you are the person who did this and you're watching my channel, go heal yourself, okay? But it's not the right time. It's not the right time for this to come together. If they're being guided back towards you, if they want to come in to try to heal this connection because they're feeling regretful, it might be to ease their conscience. It might be because they do recognize your wish fulfillment one-on-one on camera when I say that. So it could also be because, like I said, you had a way of making this person feel better when they were going through things. You had a way of healing them because you were spiritually guided towards them. And with them going through so much turmoil right now and things not going the way they planned, they need your healing, they need your energy. Okay? So that being said, until next time, thank you.